We now move on to what's called completing the second layer, where we need to complete the second layer of the cube all the way around. The first thing we need to do is turn the cube upside down. And from this point going forward, the cube must always remain orientated in this position, so the white side of the cube is always at the bottom. To solve this second layer of the cube, we're going to be using two algorithms. Firstly, we want to focus on the top layer of the cube. And we want to look for centerpieces that do not contain a yellow square. If we rotate the top layer, you can see that we have one here. Here we have a red and green centerpiece. We want to rotate this top layer until that centerpiece lines up with the correct colored side. What we're trying to do is move that centerpiece either to the left or to the right to help complete that second layer. Here you can see to the left is the blue side of the cube and to the right is the green side of the cube. We have a green and red centerpiece, so we want to move it to the right. So we'll be using the right algorithm. Holding the cube in this position, the right algorithm is this: up, right, up inverted, right inverted, up inverted, front inverted, up, front. You'll notice that we've successfully moved that centerpiece from the top to the right. You'll also notice that we haven't messed up anything else on the cube that we've achieved so far. Now looking around the top layer of the cube again, we need to find our next centerpiece. Here you can see we have one which is orange and green. Again, we need to rotate the top layer until it lines up with the correct coloured side. We have a green and orange centerpiece, and to the right is the orange side, so we want to move that centerpiece to the right. So we want to do the right algorithm again. Up, right, up inverted, right inverted, up inverted, front inverted, up, front. You'll notice we've successfully moved that centerpiece from the top to the right, and the rest of the cube hasn't been affected. So we need to continue trying to complete the second layer. And again, we're looking for centerpieces on the top layer of the cube which do not contain a yellow square. Here we have a centerpiece which is blue and red. So again, we need to rotate the top layer until that red centerpiece is in line with the correct side. As we have a blue and red centerpiece, we want to move it to the blue side of the cube. So this time we want to move it to the left. Before we used the right algorithm, this time we want to use the left algorithm. And the left algorithm is this: up inverted, left inverted, up, left, up, front, up inverted, front inverted. So again, we've successfully moved it from the top to the left, and the rest of the cube is still intact. So again, we need to find a centerpiece on the top layer which does not contain a yellow square. Looking around the top layer of the cube, you can see that we don't have any centerpieces available to move. This means we have a centerpiece which is already positioned within the second layer of our cube. You can see we have one here. Here we have an orange and blue centerpiece, but the colours are the wrong way round. In this situation we can do the right algorithm again because our centerpiece is on the right hand side. This will take that centerpiece back to the top layer of the cube and swap the colours so they are in the correct position. Now you can see that the centerpiece has been moved back to the top layer of the cube. Again, we need to rotate the top layer until that centerpiece is in the correct position. Now we want to move that centerpiece to the right, so we do the right algorithm again. There you can see we have successfully managed to move that centerpiece, and we've also managed now to complete the second layer of the Rubik's Cube. Here are those two algorithms again. Up inverted, left inverted, up, left, up, front, up inverted, front inverted. Up, right, up inverted, right inverted. Up inverted, front inverted, up, front.